All right, I know how y'all like to tussle and all these parts, so I'm going to try to get this done in a part 2. If you missed part 1, don't even go look at it. Stay right here, because I asked at the end of my last video or somewhere in there if you've turned on your auto ship yet. And then I gave a little bit of experience about how I started in the pandemic, and I was kind of apprehensive about turning on the auto ship because we were in the pandemic, right? But it is the number one. It's a great business model to have, and it just really makes it easier. I'm a soap maker, so if you guys are in another industry or another community, borrow from this. Come with the listening ear. So when I asked if you turn on your auto ship, I use the Shopify platform. We know that Shopify is like the bare bones of selling online. It's the most user friendly and just a real easy platform to manage, right? You can run email, you can run a Shopify. But then there are these different add-ons that make it great. And when I wanted to do mine, and now keep in mind, a subscription box and auto ship was my business model coming out the gate. But then the pandemic hit, and we had all this apprehension about what to do. And so now here I am 3 years later. I keep disappearing. 3 years later, and I'm upset because I had all those amazing one-time customers that I made every week hunt me down to buy again. And they were saying, man, I want this every week. I want this every month. I want this every quarter. If I had my auto ship on, I don't even like to think about it. Okay. So I asked, what are some of the great apps to use? And there were a couple. One that I found to be kind of user-friendly, because you want that user-friendly on my end and on the customer end. I chose the Recharge app. So I used Shopify with the Recharge app. And so on my dashboard, I get to see how many orders I had in the last 7 days. That's a count. Then I get to see how much in sales that was over the last 7 days. But here's the kicker. By having my auto ship turned on and by offering a subscription, it didn't have to be a mystery box. In fact, with all these recharge happy folk, you don't want to really do mystery. You want to let people know what they are getting. It tells me how many sales I will have over the next 7 days. And in my community as a soap maker, that means I get to know what soaps I need to make, what I need to have in stock, right? Because in handmade is hands-on. It's not passive at all. It consumes our day. As a creative, we have to have a production schedule. I know now when I go into that soap room, thanks to the green screen I can hang out here, I know what I have to make. I don't have to guess at this thing. And guess what? I don't have to use a strategy that's not a strategy. That strategy called hope. I don't have to hope. The forecast is right here. I can see what I need to send out. I'm freeing y'all. I'm freeing me. Like I said, I'm just taking my own advice and sharing the results. Don't wait on this. I know you have to hear it a couple times to do it. Go ahead. Use my hindsight as your foresight. All those one-time customers they won't have to hunt you down to buy again.